You should do what you really want to do and therefore always fall short. Yeah? You heard about the Ferrari, you heard about the Lamborghini and what fuel you would put in. Okay, continuing from there. Now, if you opened your trash can, your garbage can in your kitchen at the end of every day, what would you see inside? Does it look good?
No.
Okay. Does it smell good?
No.
Okay, it's probably worming. You probably have worms coming out as well if you leave them longer.
No.
Yeah, okay. Now, do you think the inside of your stomach is looking any different because it's only yin and yang, it's only what you put into the trash can, the rest of it which has gone into your stomach. So do you think your stomach, the insides of it, are looking any different? Did you put in high octane? Did you put in the best possible fuel into your Ferrari?
No.
How? By putting in all the sweets and sugars and chocolates and then forgetting. Is that how? Okay, are you slowly getting to my point?
Yes.
Okay, to further you. All right, now, this is a story about my husband. My husband is a great car enthusiast, as you know. It's not a secret. He's, for many, many years, he's been driving, and last year he took part in the International Italian Ferrari Challenge and did very well for himself. He was the only Indian actually that came out in all these years as high as he did. Three wins in his first year of racing, which is unheard of. In any event, many years ago, when he was much younger, he was looking at buying some equipment for his racing, and he was looking for a helmet. He walked into a store in London, and he was looking around at all the helmets. He wanted to buy one, but he didn't know what was good. The problem with helmets is that they can be very, very cheap, and they can be in the stratosphere as far as pricing is concerned. So he was rather confused, and he was looking about the place. A salesman walked up to him and said, "Sir, can I help you? You seem a little confused." And my husband said, well, of course we hadn't even met at that time, it was many years ago, but he said, I don't know, I want to buy a helmet, but I don't know what is the right amount to spend on a helmet. So can you help me? The salesman replied, "Sir, that depends on what value you place on your own head." Okay? Now that's a really, really powerful message. Yeah? He could hardly say it's worth nothing, give me the cheapest. All right? Okay. Now, the point is exactly
What's
that.
the point?
What value? Okay? In terms of tips, you'll know a little bit here and there, have more vegetables, exercise a little bit, use the stairs, avoid the elevator. You know this. What is it that you don't know? What am I bringing to you today? Nothing. Okay, so what I'd much rather talk to you about, which is the real problem, which is the elephant in the room that none of us are talking about, which is what? Why am I still not doing it? Why am I not motivated? What is my problem? Where is my willpower lacking? Okay, so if you permit me, I'd like to talk on that much more.
Yes.
Can we?
Yes.
Okay, so then with your permission, all right, now, firstly, I'd like to tell you a few stories which will get to the point very quickly. First is a question for you, and please be very interactive, just jump in and talk to me, I prefer that. Okay, if you owned a Ferrari, or a Lamborghini, what fuel would you choose to put into it? Would it be high octane? Would it be white petrol? Would it be the best kind of fuel that you could put in? Would it be gaslit? Okay, so what would it be? Tell me.
Best kind of fuel.
The best kind of fuel, right? Okay, and you know what? That is only a car. That's only a car. Oh yes, it's a very expensive car, but it's only a car. You can have another. Can you have another life? Can you have another body?
No.
No. And it is the one and only reason why you are alive here, enjoying a human existence on planet Earth. There's no other reason.
Superbly said.
Thank you. But I need you to get it. Okay? Now, think about it. No, I'm coming to it. Yeah, you'll get there. Okay. Can you do me a favor? I have a lot of empty chairs here and I don't like them. Instead of sitting so far back, can you all move up and in here? Yeah, let's fill this up. Let's fill up the front. What is going to happen? Why should you do it? You feel energetic. Oh, don't be shy. You'll lose a lot of weight in inches and you look fantastic. You'll be tight and toned. Right? What else? You'll be very confident. Yes. What else? Fresh. Happy inside. Yes, because exercise releases the happy hormones, the endorphins. It's actually even used for those who are depressed. Okay? You feel lighter. You reverse diabetes. You get rid of blood sugar, excess blood sugar. You reverse arthritis, heart disease. You evade a lot of cancers. You evade a lot of hormonal issues, a lot of fertility problems, PCOD. You lower your blood pressure. And what else? You sleep well. What else? What else? What else? Yes, you reverse graying. If you are balding or thinning on your hair, you reverse that. Your skin is, wow, it's fantastic because of all the nutrient circulation consistently. Your nails are not brittle, they're fantastic, they're strong, they're healthy. You look young, yeah. You get rid of lines, fine lines, crow's feet, laugh lines, double chins, wrinkles, jowls, you know, all sorts of signs of aging. Okay? What else?
Lastly, fit in your old jeans.
Of course, you fit in, of course, everything all fits, you look fantastic, you can wear anything you want, you have a bikini body, yeah. Most importantly, we still haven't touched upon it. You change your relationship with everybody in the world and with yourself. Why? Suddenly you're so much more comfortable in your own skin, you're confident, your self-esteem has gone up. The way people treat you is totally different. That too slowly, not everything together, for many reasons, is change the ingredients that you have it made with, slowly. Yeah? First thing that comes to the mind is, I have a Maharaj, he's not going to change his ways. Or I have a mother-in-law who rules the kitchen and who's not going to hear of it. Or both. Yeah, even worse. Okay? You know what? The Maharaj will cook with whatever you give. If you don't buy the stuff that he wants, he will use what you have bought. Whether you are using this oil or that oil, he doesn't care, he needs oil. Whether you are using this flour or that flour, he doesn't care. He needs the flour. Okay? So I'm just asking you to switch the ingredients slowly. Now, what do you actually switch? Let's talk about some of the main movers which are important to switch. One, you know obviously that sugar is not a good idea. We all have a sweet tooth. I personally have to have my chocolate, I'm a big chocoholic, or my dessert after every single meal without exception, except for breakfast. Okay? Without that, I'm not psychologically happy. So, what do? I make my chocolate will not have sugar in it, it'll have malitol. Malitol is a sweetener which does not have negative side effects like a stevia or an aspartame which has negative side effects. And it doesn't even have a negative aftertaste. Some of them have this, terrible aftertaste. It does not. Where do I get malitol-based chocolates from? Well, I know that you get them from places like Nature's Basket, the Hirapanna food store, the Palladium food mall, food hall, yes. Okay. When you're making dessert, your halwas, I love orange cake with chocolate. That's my weakness. Yeah, I love orange rind. So my cake is made, but it's not made out of flour, the white flour, which is the problem. And you know that. I don't have to tell you that. It is made out of quinoa flour. Quinoa is a superb grain. It can substitute rice. The superb thing about it is not starch-based. It is protein-based. You need more protein. You want to cut the starch. Starch makes you fat. Starch ages you. Starch causes multiple health diseases, multiple health problems. What is starch? Rice, potatoes. No, not carbs. That's a common error. I need more carbs. What are carbs? Fruits and vegetables. I need more. In the carbs, the subdivision is starch. I want to cut the starch. Okay, so what exactly am I cutting? Again, it's rice, it's potatoes. What is correct is that you want to switch to healthy oils. You want to switch to the omegas. Omega 3, omega 6. What is healthy fat? These fats are brain food. They're great for the fertility system. They're great for the hair, the nails, the internal organs, the heart. They're great more than anything else. They're great for cutting the bad fat. They keep you lean, they keep you slim. Where do I get omega oil or the omegas from? In terms of oils, canola oil, C-A-N-O-L-A. Okay? No, avoid all those. Okay? No, rice bran, no, for obvious reasons. The name tells you why. Okay? Now, 1 minute. So this is the oil that you want. Another great substitute as an oil is grapeseed oil. Not rapeseed, not mustard. Grape, G, grapeseed oil. Why? Superb antioxidant. A lot of our aging, a lot of our disease, etc. is what? Toxin build-up in the body. You need antioxidants to keep removing it. You're getting the milk in because of calcium and also because of protein. There are far better sources of protein. We'll come to that later. And there are also great sources of calcium. You don't need milk and milk products. One great source of calcium is chia seeds. C-H-I-A. Chia seeds. Okay? Now, the great thing about chia seeds is that in an equivalent, they're just seeds. They look like the seeds that you put in your faluda, but they are not. They are not. It's easy to get fooled by it. It's different. Okay? The great thing about it is it has 3 times the amount, chia seeds have 3 times the amount of calcium in them than an equivalent of milk does. Right? Very high calcium content. Where else can I get calcium from? Shellfish, for those of you who are non-vegetarian. Sesame, high infusion of calcium. Another great one is kothmir. Coriander leaves, kothmir. Yeah, and it tastes yummy. The chia seeds, the sesame seeds, the kothmir can be sprinkled on. Same thing with stair climbing. Somebody said stair climbing back here. Somebody else said swimming. These activities for most people will be very high intensity. My pulse will be short, it'll be too high. I need to walk more flat. Brisk, really fast. Use the upper body, use the arms. Almost to the point where I've broken out into a jog, but I still haven't. The other benefit is I'm saving my knees and my back. Mainly, these areas get worn away otherwise. It's just not worth it. We're not designed to take impact. We're not designed to run, to capture our meals, our bodies are designed differently. Okay? Swimming. Problem with swimming is that most of us cannot maintain swimming continuously for 45 minutes to an hour. I have to stop, I have to start. I will stop at the end of a length, take a break, start again. You don't burn fat unless it's continuous. I have to continuously walk, I have to continuously do aerobics, I have to continuously do dance, whatever it may be. Okay? Now, why else am I not getting to my goal? Most people go for a half an hour, 45-minute walk. How many of you do that? Everyone, lovely. So you're sitting here listening to me because you're not getting what you want. Okay, now, the body is so designed, we as human beings are just so designed that we burn fat only after the first 20-25 minutes of the workout having started. We don't burn fat before that, even if we're doing it right. You're burning other energy systems, glycogen, quick energy, phosphagen systems. Why? Why is that? See, the body really doesn't want to burn fat. Fat is your bank balance. It's your nest egg. It's the family jewels. It doesn't want to give it up. Fat is there for emergency, times of difficulty, famine, starvation. Who knows when you may need it. It's your survival kit. Okay? That's how you're designed. I will burn everything else before that. I will burn fat as a last resort. Now, when I am, for the first 20 minutes, I've not burned fat. Make that 25 because the first 5 minutes is pretty much a warm-up. I've slowly gotten into things. So for the first 25 minutes, if I've not burnt any fat, and it's only what I thereafter do which makes a dent in my fat loss, what have you done? In 30 minutes, you've stopped working out. Or maximum 45 minutes. So what did you get? You got 5 minutes of fat loss or maximum 20 minutes of fat loss. Was it worth it? It's not worth it. Okay? What you should be doing instead is making it an hour. You'll get much more value. Instead, you know what? If you want, cut back on once a week. Don't go every day. Don't go 5 days a week. Cut back on one. Don't go 6 days a week. Now, there may be times that you're stuck in the house and you're not really able to go out because of whatever reasons. You're stuck with somebody's baby or, other restrictions. Nobody's in the house. Somebody's unwell. You can't go down to your gym. You can't go out for a walk, whatever. And on days which are desperate and you can't get the workout that you need, rather than not doing anything at all, if you do just a few minutes of what we're doing right now, just sitting at home in a chair, it's good enough. Okay? So that's what this session is about. Now, let's put your bags, whatever you may have on your lap. Just can you get rid of it and put it down, please? Right. Get your palms together. I'm going to talk and then I'm going to demo it, because if I try doing both together, you won't be able to hear me. Okay? This first exercise, it's great to do compound exercises, which target, compound means what? I'm targeting many muscle groups all at once. It's great to do compound exercises because rather than work one body part at a time and waste that much more time and energy, etc., you get everything done together. This next exercise is a compound exercise for the entire upper body. Chest, arms, shoulders, back, everything. Getting the palms together like this, but close to you, like you're praying. Keep the elbows lowered. Don't let them lift up like so. Yeah? Down, 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 down. Good. This is a cheat. Never mind how and why. Just let's lower them. From here, press your palms together nice and hard. Exhale as you press them. Inhale, slightly release. Don't release entirely. Okay, it's a slight release. Think of it as a 50% release. So even when you release, there's still a certain amount of pressure and tension that you're going to hold on to. Okay, let's do it. Exhale, press, squeeze. Inhale, partial release. Again, keep the elbows lowered. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Press a little harder. Keep going now at your own pace. As you do this, focus on feeling the whole upper body working. Press, squeeze, slight release. Carry on. Feeling it? Those who want to make it tougher, press harder. You can even press longer. Hold for a longer period of time, the press that is, before you release it. Got it? Super. Okay, next exercise. Holding your hands, but at weight. And one, and then da-da-da. Okay? Now, the main abdominal muscle, the rectus abdominis, is known as the six-pack. Okay? Why? Because a six-pack of beer, that's how a well-trained set of gut abdominals is supposed to look like. Yeah? But if you're looking down and instead of a six-pack, you're seeing a barrel of beer, you want to focus on what's happening next. Okay? Now, how do the abdominal muscles work? Not when you're standing tall like this. They actually work conversely when you round over like this, fully. Try and form the letter C with your back. Okay? Now, that involves the abdominal muscle and that also protects the back. So whenever you're working the abs, you've got to round. The other thing you've got to do is to suck the abs in. Okay? You don't need to do that with any other muscle that you're working. On the upper body, we just did. On the lower body, we just did. Did we tighten the muscle? No, we didn't. We just did what we had to do. Why should you tighten the gut before you work it? Because there are too many other muscles on the upper and the lower body which can otherwise do the work for you or make it look like you're doing the work, but you're actually not. Other groups are doing it for you. It's a full cheat. Okay? Now, when we train our members, often our members tell us, I don't understand, what do you mean? How do I suck my abdominals in? It's not happening. Yeah? And I'd like to say, although I don't say, because I'm more polite, but I can talk to you now. I'd like to say, you know what? How do you suck your abdominals in when you go out on a first date? Nobody needs to tell you how to do it then, right? You just do it, right?
Yes.
So just do it. What is this conversation about? Just do it. Okay? But I'm more polite, so I will say, you know what? How do you zip up a pair of tight jeans? You know? So that's how you suck the abdomen. Come, forward. Okay, now, since you don't have space, we'll do the easier version, but when you're doing it on your own at home, you can do the tougher version too. Since most of you would be predominantly right-handed, right-legged, we'll do it with your right first, because that is stronger, it'll be easier for you. But obviously, whatever you do on one side has to be equally done on the other, commonsensically, yeah? Starting with your right leg, pick it up. Good. Flex the foot, which is the opposite of point. Hold it up here. And just a small ½ inch up and down. You'll feel a lot of pressure build up very quickly in the front of the thigh. Feeling it? Now, I don't want you to rock your body. I don't want all this to happen. You know what? I can see you at the back, and looking at your face, I can see if you're doing anything with your legs or not. Okay, so let's get all that in order. Hold it. Lovely. Stay there. Wait. Now, don't drop it. We're multitaskers. You don't have to drop your leg to listen to me. Hold it. Take the leg side to side. Out and in. Side to side. Very small. 1 inch. Side to side. Wait. Do it. Are you doing it? Back straight. Back straight. Don't lean back. Sit tall. Side to side. Feel additionally what? The inner and outer thighs with the butt getting involved. Are you feeling it?
Yes.
Nice. Put it down. How many? It's supposed to pain. Hello, you're supposed to know that you finally have muscles somewhere. Okay. Tell me, how many?
8.
I need to know that you're listening. 8 to 10 in a set. 2 sets. Okay? Now, I don't want you walking out of here with a really big right leg and a really puny left leg. Big is another fallacy I'll come to later. So let's just equate it on the other leg just a little bit, yeah? Sitting on the edge of the chair. Good. Pick up your left leg. Flex the foot. Opposite a point. Toes, in other words, turn up to the shin. Slightly up and down. Just ½ inch. Careful. No rocking. Upper back straight. Whole back, in fact, straight. No leaning back at all. That's a cheat position. Feeling it? Very quickly build up in the front of the eyes. Right. Do it. Hold it up. Come on. That's it.
Very good in flight action.
Yes, and in other conditions as well. We'll talk about it later. Side to side now. Out and in. Feel the inner and outer thigh additionally getting involved with the glutes and the quads. Front of the thighs. Got it? I want tall backs. I want you to sit up straight. Keep going. Don't stop. Do not stop. Lovely. That's the six pack. The obliques, we have to twist for involvement. The last set is the transverse abdominis, which sits here on the lower gut. The main problem area for most of us is women. Okay, how does that work? That is involved when my legs come into play. Okay, now watch what I'm doing first and then we'll try it together. The detail of it is important. There are many things to combine, and if you get it wrong, then you lose the whole thing, which is why I'm saying just watch. Sitting at the edge of your chair to the point where you think you're going to fall off your chair. Okay, actually get the butt bones sliding off the chair. The fleshy part of your butt is on, but the bones have slipped off. Hold your chair, please don't fall on the floor. Okay, now from this position thereafter, you're going to tilt your knees in any one direction and you're going to twist your body in the opposite direction. Okay, thereafter I'm going to do it on the other side first. Okay, thereafter, so my knees are twisted in one direction, my upper body is twisted in the other direction. I'm going to suck the abdominals in, we spoke about that earlier. And then I'm going to round over, we also spoke about that earlier. And I'm going to go back to the point where my upper back very lightly touches the back of the chair, like this. But it doesn't rest or lean on it. Okay? You're going to, let's start by you twisting your knees to your right. No, twist your knees to your right. Here, knees are all here. Come on. Knees are there. You twist here Lovely. And now suck the abdominals in and round the back. Form the letter C with the back. Lovely. Super. Now slowly keep the arms in front like this. Both of them. Super. And go back, upper body goes back till I lightly touch, my back lightly touches the chair back, but it doesn't rest. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. You should feel a lot happening by now. Breathe. Hold it. Don't move, stay there. Only thing that moves is your left leg. It goes up and down. Up and undo it. Hello. Up and down. Breathe out, lift, lower. You are working all 4 sets of abdominals right now. Chin close to your chest. Don't strain the neck. Keep it down. Chin close to your chest. Lovely, 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 lovely. Feeling it, everyone? Anyone not feeling it? Hand up. Okay, sit up, relax.